guys. So today we're stepping away from graphing for a time period, and we're going to go back to more the meat and bones of economics and productivity and efficiency and those sort of things, okay? So today we're learning about points on the PPC, points on the production possibilities curve. And I've touched on this in our very first lecture video. We're going to dive deep today. So our learning target is I can analyze the efficiency of resources in an economy. What does efficiency mean? Efficiency means productivity. How efficient are we being? Are we using all of our resources to the maximum potential, or are we lagging behind? Is our economy as big and as blossoming as it could be, or are we not using everything that we could to make a better economy? Okay? So, again, the production possibilities curve, we've talked about this. We've graphed a constant cost production possibilities curve and an increasing cost production possibilities curve. That shows us when we compare two goods, what is the maximum number of goods we can use using all of our resources. When we're looking at that, remember whether it was straight or curved, all points on the line are efficient. We're making something with all the resources we have. Maybe it's all churros and no cinnamon rolls, or 5 churros and 4 cinnamon rolls, but we are making everything we can with all our resources. If we move inside that line, so the curve is right here, but we've got a point within that curve, it's inefficient. Inefficient means we're not using everything that we can, and sometimes economists like to call that recessionary. Like a recession. We are not using all of our resources. We're not spending all our money. We're not using all our time making everything that we possibly could. And then points outside the line, like here's the line or here's the line, it's curved or straight. If a point is on this side, it's outside the line, it's expansionary. I'm saying that wrong. We cannot get there unless the economy grows. And we're going to talk about how we can make that happen today. So let's take a look at this specific PPC. This is a curved line, so that means it's what type of PPC? Constant cost or increasing cost? Haha, you're right, increasing cost. I feel like a children's show right now. So let's take a look at what these say. On this, and I would like for you to draw this in your notes, points A, B, and C are all efficient and resources are being used, okay? So A, we're making more of these consumer goods than capital goods, but we're still using all our resources. C, we're making more of those, sorry, I'm moving myself, we're making more towards the capital goods side than the consumer goods side, but we're still using our resources. B, we're making an equal amount and we're still using all our resources. Point X inside that curve is recessionary. We're not using all of our resources to make as many consumer and capital goods as possible. Something is wrong with the economy and we need to fix it. And point Z right here is expansionary. We need more resources to make goods at this level. It's on an imaginary line that doesn't exist because we don't have enough to make those things. If we acquire those resources, we can push that curve out and up, and our economy grows. If the line moves that way, that means our economy is growing. And there are 5 ways to do that. If you need more help, I'm going to link Mr. Sayre's video all about points on the PPC and what that means, okay? All right, so how do we expand our PPC? And as you can see, my little Bitmoji is telling you, you need to write these down and you need to memorize these, okay? 5 different ways to grow and expand that PPC line outward, meaning our economy is expanding and we're gaining more resources, we're making more things. We want that as a country. Memorize these. How do we do that? A change in technology. Why does technology change things? Because we can make more crap, right? If we have an assembly line and we have a robot that makes things on the assembly line faster, then all of a sudden we're making more stuff. Our economy grows. Okay, change in human capital is the second one. Human capital is, remember, capital is the things that we use to make other goods. Human capital is, I'm learning more about how to make goods. It's training or education. So if we spend more money sending kids to college, they're learning more about business. They're going to improve the business world and make more stuff. Our economy grows. Fantastic. Change in population is number 3. Change in population is we get a whole lot of immigrants to our country. All of a sudden, we got a whole lot more workers that we can suddenly employ in the workforce. We make more crap. Here we go. We could also look at like more babies being born. After World War II, there was a huge baby boom. So in the 1940s and 50s, lots and lots and lots of babies are being born. Well, all of a sudden, those babies grow up. 20 years later, our economy's rocking, okay? Because we've got more people to work more. Changing government policies is number 4. The government changes an environmental policy that makes it easier for companies to make things, or the government gives subsidies to a business, pays them to make more things, gives them more money, grants, loans, okay? And the last one is change in productivity or efficiency. Can we change things in the way that we make things to be more efficient, make things faster, and make more of them faster? Okay, we're going to be doing a formative assessment that gives you examples, and the examples, you're going to assign 1 or 2 of these 5 things to those examples. Okay, so keep that in mind. That is what is next. Again, if you need a little bit more help, graph. So those 5 actions, those 5 things are what can move us from this line, this ABC line right here, out to this Z line. And we can create a new line that's no longer imaginary because our economy does grow. We have more resources and we can make more consumer goods and more capital goods. All right, like I said, if you need more help, I'm going to link Mr. Sayre's extra help video. If you need to rewatch my video or watch his, that's all I have for today. But you have a formative assessment to do over growing the economy. So it's time for you to go rock that.